Lewis H. Taylor Stadium. My name is Tom Seitz, and I'm the proud principal here at Stephen Decatur High School. The 2023 season promises to be a special one with the addition of our new LED video board that will enhance the game day experience. I want to thank our 8 anchor sponsors that appear on the screen above and below me for making this dream a reality. Tonight, our athletes will showcase their skills on the playing field, but these are student athletes who also excel in the classroom. We are so proud of all the work that takes place each day in our school by our hardworking teachers, not just here at Stephen Decatur High School, but all over Worcester County Public Schools. And lastly, I want to thank our Board of Education and our leadership team, led by our superintendent, Mr. Lou Taylor, for their dedication to our students. Enjoy the game and go Seahawks!
Hello, my name is Deshaun Purnell, Assistant Principal at Stephen Decatur High School. As a former Seahawks student athlete, I would like to welcome everyone to today's game. As each team represents their respective schools, we remind you that honoring the values of sportsmanship is the essence of every athletic contest. We ask you to accept responsibility as a fan by showing respect for the players, respect for the coaches, respect for the officials, and respect for those around you. Your support and cooperation will allow all athletes involved in this contest to achieve and demonstrate their best.
Hello fans, I'm Jennifer Garten, Assistant Principal at Stephen Decatur High School. I would like to remind everyone at Worcester County Public Schools, #1 priority is to ensure the safety and security of our players, coaches, officials, and spectators. Help us keep our facilities and athletic venues safe by immediately reporting any safety concerns to law enforcement or school administrators.
Trevor Hill here, Assistant Principal at Stephen Decatur High School. At this time, please familiarize yourself with the nearest exit in the event of an emergency evacuation. Remember, if you see something, say something. Go Hawks!
Hello, my name is Dr. Kurt Bunning, Athletic Administrator here at Stephen Decatur High School. Fans and players, please be aware that this contest is being streamed live, both audio and video. Conversations in the stands may be audible on the live stream, so please be mindful when conversing, cheering, or commenting on the game. If you have friends or family that could not be here today, please make sure to check us out on YouTube. To find our channel, just search SDHS Sports.
Good evening and welcome to Stephen Decatur High School. Before we begin, Stephen Decatur High School would like to recognize and thank the dedicated officials working today's athletic contest. It is important to remember just how essential interscholastic athletics are to our member schools, students, and communities. These opportunities and lifelong memories would not be possible without the hard work of today's officials. So in recognition of their dedication and service, please join us in thanking today's officials by giving them a big round of applause. And now for starting lineups, first for visiting Kent Island High School, number 0, Keegan Green. Number 2, Micah Quinn. Number 4, Aiden Henry. Number 7, Owen Wynot. Number 9, Mark Reese. Number 11, Gavin Henry. Number 13, Tucker Claxton. Number 21, Ryan Austin. Number 23, Austin Holland. And number 31, Christian Lemmy. And now for your homestanding Stephen Decatur Seahawks, number 15, Captain Luke Popolowski. Number 24, Evan Oglesby. Number 8, Parker Mason. Number 23, Ashton March. Number 22, John Foner. Number 4, Captain Graham Geiser. Number 3, Trey Strickler. Number 34, Gunnar Kettner. Number 19, Captain Tanner Haley. And number 2, Declan Horan. Would everyone please rise and remain standing for the playing of our national anthem?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Lewis H. Taylor Stadium here in Berlin, Maryland on this cloudy and rainy Friday night. My name is AJ Patton. I am joined alongside my partner, Sean McChrystal. And Sean, how you doing tonight?
Doing great. Excited for a great game.
Yeah, and getting into the story of this game, both these teams coming in with intriguing seasons. Kent Island starting off the year not how they wanted to, but they played some really tough teams. And they're boasting a 3-game win streak, standing at 4-5 on the year. But again, they played teams like Urbana, Marriott's Ridge, Mount Hebron, and
All good. All very good private
Broadneck.
schools.
Yeah.
2 of them public schools, but
As Foner shoots
they're
that
all
over the
very
goal.
good.
And on that 3-game win streak, Kent Island won all 3 of the games by at least 8 goals. On April 10th, they beat Parkside at home 15-7. On April 12th, they beat Kent County 15-5. And then on April 17th, they won at home versus James M. Bennett 20-6.
Wow.
So on a hot streak as Popliski almost scores there. Nice save there right by the goalie.
Oh, big hit.
Now big hit from the Seahawks. As Finn now on the fast break.
Seahawks almost forced a turnover there.
And setting the stage for the Seahawks tonight, coming in at 5-2 on a 2-game win streak, winning at home versus North Carolina on April 12th, 14-1, and at Queen Anne's County just 2 nights ago on April 17th, 8-5. As Tucker now at the 40-yard line, now taking it slow. Kent Island with the chance to set up their offense here for the first time this game.
You know, the Seahawks' first possession didn't really do their usual. You know, they would pass it around for a little bit. We didn't see that. I was surprised. Usually their first possession of the game, they like to feel the other team out, like their defensive sets and everything. But surprised they didn't do that today.
That's a nice save right there by Horan. Kent Island stays with it. Now shot to the right of the goal, and it rolls out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Bucks. And a few guys on this Bucks team having a great season so far. That includes Keegan Green, Luke Bonanni, Owen Wynot, Mark Reese, and a couple others having fantastic seasons so far. As the Seahawks with the steal. Trey Strickler now taking it on the fast break on the far sideline. Now gives it to Foner. And now the Seahawks for the first time tonight to set up their offense here, Sean.
Yeah, I expect them to, you know, go back to their normal offense here.
As we actually have a little cell coming through right now. As you may be able to see on your screen, it is raining outside. Not heavy.
I think it's
light
let
rain.
up.
Light rain. Little cell coming through, but it should be out of here.
We looked on the map, and it was literally just a
little green box.
Sliver.
Yeah. So it should be out of here in the next, 10 minutes. And after that, it's set to be clear for the rest of the night. As Oglesby hits a screen by Mason. Foner now on the 15. Working on Holland. Side shot. Nice save once again by Christian Lemmy, the junior. Now Seahawks trying to ride here. Kent Island trying to clear it. As they pass it out. Now the Bucks on the downhill fast break. Semi shot there. Looked like that pass was intended for Why Not. Misconnection. As there's a slight ankle breaker by Oglesby, now taking it downhill.
Big rivalry game. Expect this game to be very physical. We saw it in the JV game.
100%.
If you tuned in.
That JV game came down to the wire. Kent Island ended up winning 9-7, putting an insurance score on the board in the last minute and a half of the game. And after that, it was over. But that whole entire game was close. His misconnection between March and Foner. Seahawks stay with it. And this year, the Seahawks on offense have really been expanding as Foner gets the first score of the game, walking the tightrope on that crease and getting it around that stick of Lemmy.
Yeah, if the Seahawks want to win tonight, John Foner is going to be a crucial part of the Seahawks offense. He's been big all year,
he's providing
a lot of offense.
Yeah, he's got to have a big game tonight. Expect at least a hat trick from him. But as I was saying, the Seahawks have been expanding their offense throughout the year. and they really can score in so many ways. They can score right in front of the crease, as you saw Foner walking the tightrope there on the side of the crease. Yeah, you can score from beyond the arc, right in front of the arc, as the Seahawks win the faceoff. Brody Lynch wins it. And now Geyser gives to March. And gives back to Geyser.
Foner was calling for it there. He wanted it again.
He wanted his second goal early in this game.
Yeah, I don't think you could see it on your screen, but he was open in the corner. I think he wanted to get it and penetrate to the middle.
So Seahawks trying to set up their offense here once again as Oglesby now driving inside. Shot! Scores! Right in front of that arc. Bounce shot that time. Cue the train horn. Seahawks up 2-0.
Great start. I'm not sure you could ask for a much better start than this.
We got that highlight coming right to you. Oglesby pumped up after that goal. Celebrating right there with Foner and Geyser. So now Brody Lynch trying to keep this Seahawks momentum going, try to win that face-off here. Facing off against McFadden, he does win it. Lynch having a bounce-back game, now takes it straight from the face-off. That won't go. Seahawks stay with us, March backing it up. A couple Seahawks coming off the field.
Missed opportunity there, just a bad pass.
As Mason checked in there. So now Claxton working on Mason. He's going to take it towards that X area, now in the corner of the arc. Now Claxton gives it back out. Shot won't go. Nice save again by Horan. He has had a fantastic season so far for the Seahawks. I feel like he does not get enough recognition, Sean.
Yeah, definitely. Especially how a lot of the Seahawks wins have been blowouts. You know, the other team he hasn't had an opportunity to showcase his skills yet.
And Mason, also another wild card for the Seahawks. Parker Mason, who I feel like also does not get enough recognition. The sophomore midfielder on the Seahawks squad. He's played great this year, really controlled the tempo for the Seahawks offense. When he has the ball, either sped him up or slowed him down. And he's done a great job with that this year as misconnection, Buccaneers take over. As Henry now taking a far sideline on the fast break. And a couple more substitutions for the Seahawks here as Clark checks in along with Claxton. And also Green checking back in.
Ken Island's going to set up their offense here.
Yeah, it feels like the Buccaneers really need a goal here. I know it's early in the game, but with the Seahawks up early here, it's a tough thing to come back from with the Seahawks team. Like I said, 5-2 on the year.
They need something to neutralize the Seahawks momentum.
As now Green working on Popliski. Green gives to Claxton. Claxton thought about it. Nice defense there with a Seahawks shot. Scores! Tucker Claxton fires it in. That is what the Buccaneers needed.
Yeah, definitely. Decatur got out to that early 2-0 lead. Ken Island definitely didn't want to let, maybe a fast break opportunity happen. Easy score. They got back on the board. Now the Seahawks got to find a way to respond.
The captain, Tucker Claxton, the senior midfielder, getting the first score of the night for Ken Island with 4:43 left in this first quarter. So let's see if the Seahawks can respond here, if Ken Island is going to build off that momentum on that goal and tie this thing up, or possibly later in the game take the lead. We're going to have to see. This game is going to be very intriguing. A lot of people do not know how it's going to end out.
Definitely. We've seen it's been a very clean game. I mean, this first quarter is blown by. It's been a lot faster than the other games, it feels like.
And March is going to go straight to the corner of the arc. Now puts a move on Henry, loses it, regains it back, fires! Right in front of the crease. Seahawks get that goal back in a nick of time.
That's exactly what they needed right there. Something to put them back on top or give them some more momentum.
Exactly. So, first score of the game was Foner. Second was Oglesby. That time it's March. And now March with the highlight.
Right there.
Great backspin move. Lost it, regained it right in front of the crease. Off balance shot. It's a tough thing to do, especially when you're off balance.
And it's tough to defend that as well.
Especially when it's one-on-one. As we're going to have a switch and a face-off here. And Kent Island's going to take it. As McGrath. McGrath's going to reset. He's going to give it back to Henry. So another thing I'm interested in is to see if Kent Island tries to score from beyond the arc as much as the Seahawks will be doing tonight and have been doing so far this game. You saw that March scored that right in front of the crease, but the Seahawks, like I said this year, have been shooting a lot of shots from beyond the arc.
Yeah, they have. Unusual that their first 3 goals of the game haven't come from beyond the arc. None of them have.
Yeah, they've all been inside the arc tonight. Same with Kent Island. Their 1 goal was inside the arc. So I'm interested to see if either one of these teams makes a break and tries to shoot one from beyond the arc and expand their zone as Green expands the zone and fires in the back of the net. Sean, back and forth we go like a seesaw.
That's my line.
I know. I was going to say that at this year line, and it is. Yeah, that's a great quote. That's a great quote. That's why I got it from you, you know. It's a great quote. So we're back to a 1-score game. So face-off now this time between Lynch and Scott. Let's see if Lynch can win another face-off, but Scott takes it this time for Kent Island. Gets it knocked away.
Decatur defense has got to step up here. Don't want to allow Kent Island to tie this game back up.
13, Harvey, yeah.
And they do.
As that time, it was Mark Reese with the score. He's also had a big year, as I mentioned at the start of this game. So looks like we're going to have a great game on our hands tonight.
Yeah, Kent Island definitely came out to play. They want to beat Decatur here on their home turf.
That 4-5 record, I'm telling you, it's deceiving. It really is. When you look at it on paper, the Seahawks were probably thinking, this shouldn't be that easy of a game.
Well, that's
it could be.
That's why you don't play the games on paper.
A lot of people on paper see Kent Island's 4-5 record and think, we should beat these guys, definitely. But again, like I said, they played a lot of difficult teams this year. A few private schools that have a lot of talent.
Well, that's why they play the games, AJ.
And, Kent Island started off the year 0-3. Now improved to 4-5. Another score for Kent Island.
Decatur's defense got to wake up. 3 unanswered goals given up for the Seahawks.
Now Kent Island takes their first lead of the night.
They got to get something to spark them. They look flat right now.
Yeah, a lot of Seahawks put their hands on their hips. Just looking tired right now. This Kent Island offense is starting to wear them down. It's only in the first quarter. But that is what the Seahawks are good at. If they have a tough first quarter, they come out in the second and third and fourth quarter and absolutely ball out.
It's going to be a matter of who wants it more.
As Lynch wins the faceoff, now gives up to Geyser. And Geyser now at the 40. Mason as Popliski and Oglesby check in. Should give the Seahawks some extra help here on offense. Been two of the few Seahawks best players so far this year, as Oglesby taking inside, fires it over the goal.
I expect him to hold it a little bit longer this possession. 2 minutes left. You want to go into the beginning of the second quarter tied.
It is risky, though, because if you waste all the time and you do not get a goal, you're going into the second quarter down by 1. So, there's positives and negatives.
You also don't want to give up the ball and then go down.
That's
by
true.
2.
That too. As balls on the turf, fight for it. We got a whistle. I think Dobbitt's going to go Buccaneers' way. As the goalie, Lemmy, gives it to McGrath. And now Seahawks riding here. Marsh playing great defense. But the Bucs, nice move right there by Byrne. And Kent Island's able to clear it, even though March was riding there. Playing great defense. Unable to phase this Kent Island offense.
Kent Island's going to hold it now.
Yeah, no reason to go fast, honestly.
30 to 45 second mark.
You already got the lead. No reason to go quick here, especially with 1:07 left.
And no shot clock.
But Claxton taking inside. Fires to the left of the goal. And Bucks are going to stay with it as Henry, now working on Oglesby, is trying to find somebody, possibly look for a Buccaneer to cut here. And try and get a shot right in front of that crease and get it around the stick of Horan. Gets a screen. Is Henry. Henry walks tight ropes. He's going to take it back out. Now, why not? Puts a spin move on Oglesby. Gives back to Claxton. Claxton gets a screen by Why Not. Claxton looking for a shot. Nice defense here with the Seahawks. But Green, spin move, loses it. That's going to be a flag on the Seahawks. I'm just going to let him play here.
Delayed penalty.
Delayed penalty, yeah. Why Not?
Till Decatur touches the ball.
Yeah. So Why Not with 12 seconds left. Kent Island trying to get a score here off the penalty. Nice save by Horan. But the
they held it there a long time because they wanted to start as close as they could to 2 minutes with the beginning of the second quarter.
Yeah.
You don't want to be in a penalty end of the first quarter.
The Bucks are going to get a man up here with 7 seconds left in the first quarter. Let's see if they can capitalize. As Quinn's going to take it on the 10-yard line. Bucks got to go quick here if they want to try and get a score going into the second.
I think they're just going to take.
They're just going to hold it, looks like. Yeah, they are. And that's going to do it for the end of the first quarter as Kent Island is up 4-3 in this very close ball game. We'll be right back. Start the second. with a slim 1-goal lead over the Seahawks. And a very entertaining game. I know I say that a lot, but this time it really is a very entertaining game.
You know, we just got word. How do you feel about this? Gunnar Kettner's shoes are actually duct taped pink.
That is something that I've never seen before. That is interesting.
How would you like playing with duct tape pink shoes?
He is number 34 right now.
First of all, it's going to be a mess to get that off.
Actually, I'm pretty sure he's number 20. No mistake there. He's number 20, so he is out there right now as the shot by Green is off the mark. Bucks are going to stay with it as Claxton's going to take it next to the X. Now Claxton on the 20. Kent Island to reset their offense here, and Keegan Green did take a shot from beyond the arc this game. That was the only shot we've really seen from beyond the arc tonight. So I'm interested to see if we get some more, because, you know, I'd love that. I like the inside shots, but I like to see some more outside shots.
That was great ball movement and a great save. Great play all around.
I was about to say, yeah, great play on all sides of the ball there. And now the Seahawks taking on the fast break. They throw it out of bounds. Bad pass there by Ashton Clark. And the Buccaneers now with a new life. Another chance to score here and take that 2-goal lead. It's Quinn stepping back, gets knocked on the ground, fires, bounce shot, gets saved by Horan, and Horan is going to give to Kettner, whose shoes are duct taped together. For the pink out, yeah. And Harvey gives to Clark. Seahawks able to reset there and clear it. And Mason now on the 43-yard line. March on the 25, trying to set up this offense. You know, make some space, set something up here.
They've got to get something. I mean, started off very good first quarter, and then defense sort of let it up. But, you know, it's a team sport. You got to... Defense helps you out. Offense, both help each other out.
I mean, there's a reason why there's so many guys out there right now. You know, what is it, 10 on the team? Yeah, 10 on the team out there at a time. Except for like man ups, man downs, stuff like that. So Popolewski looking for a screen by Geyser. He's going to step back. And Oglesby gives back to Popolewski. Popolewski, nice pass inside, gets saved. But a new chance of Seahawks here, and Popolewski fires into the back of the net. And we are tied back up, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow, very entertaining. We saw first shot, no good, bounced off.
Let me stick.
And then
Popolewski was there to clear it. Take it straight inside from the wing.
Popolewski was there
on the arc.
Right time, right place.
Took it from the wing of the arc inside. Another close shot right in front of the crease. Lemmy had that one save, thought, okay, that's it. You know, my team's going to take back possession now. But no, Popolewski was right there for the rebound and fired it back in for the second chance score. So big face-off this early in the game, and the Bucks win it as Scott wins it for the Buccaneers. And now Reese is going to reset as Claxton coming on, also Henry coming on, and Green. So Claxton, Henry, and Green checking in for Kent Island here. Again, all three of them have been fantastic this year. On my list for great Buccaneers players so far this campaign. Making a big impact for this offense is Claxton. Nice shot, even getting pushed down to the ground. And scores. So Declan Horan having a Tough time stopping this Kent Island offense tonight.
Seems like Kent Island saying to Decatur, whatever you can do, I can do better.
Along with Christian Lemmy, both these goalies having a tough time stopping these offenses tonight. Offensive barrage on this Friday evening.
But you know what we have seen? Usually, second half, the defense gets better.
Gets better, exactly. Yeah,
they go into the halftime, make adjustments, figure out what the offense is doing, and come out ready to go.
We saw that in the girls' game versus Queen Anne's
we thought
County.
that was going to be a high-scoring game.
We thought it was going to be like 16-14, but no. As fast break, Lynch almost is able to capitalize. And he's going to check off here. And now Popolowski on the 20. It's the second time Lynch has taken it on the fast break tonight, straight to the goal.
Yeah, we've seen that throughout the season. He likes to do that.
As Oglesby bounce shot. Nice job by Lemmy blocking it there as it rolls out of bounds. Seahawks stay with it as Geyser's right there to back it up. So now Geyser is working on Austin. With the Seahawks now look for a man to cut inside. Foner, look, he was trying to. Mason, the tempo man for the Seahawks offense, gives to Oglesby. Far shot! We are tied right back up. Nothing but net on that shot. Stinging that right corner.
And those are the kind of shots Decatur usually takes from beyond the arc.
First goal for the Seahawks from beyond the arc tonight. Now both teams sharing one goal from beyond that arc. That is the shots that I really do love. The beyond the arc shots. Like, it's crazy the amount of strength that these kids have. Like, that is not an easy shot whatsoever. Shooting it from the 25-yard line when the arc is on the 15. Yeah, that's 10 yards out. That's further than it looks.
Yeah, definitely impressive.
So, Byrne.
Kent Island looks to respond here.
They definitely need to.
They've been doing a good job of doing it, though.
Like you said, anything you can do, I can do better. It's been the theme for these past couple minutes. Let's see if Kent Island is able to stay with that theme, or if Decatur can lock down here. Get that ball right back, take it on the fast break, and get the lead right back. As Green gives to Reese. Reese getting locked down by the Seahawks defense.
Oh,
Green,
bad pass.
missed connection. Now
Gotta
Seahawks
convert here, fast break.
on the fast break.
Gotta go, gotta go.
Strickler, he's going to slow it down on the 20.
Someone's got to get open.
Gives to March. This is where the Seahawks are very successful.
Had two guys open on one defender.
On the fast break.
Down low.
Now Geyser, shot scores! Unreal. Great passing back and forth. Razzle, dazzle. One man to the next.
As we can see, if we can get a replay, there was two defenders, or two Seahawks down low, and only one man on them. It's hard to defend.
I was saying
if you're the Kent Island defense.
That is what the Seahawks have done so well this year on that fast break. The fast break is really where they get most of their goals, because the defense is really caught off guard. Nothing you can do. You have numbers. You have good angles. And that's exactly how goals are scored. As the ball rolls out of bounds, the whole entire Decatur defense is important to Decatur possession. And they're going to take it as March right in front of his
This Decatur
bench.
team's woken up suddenly.
Got that the boost of energy, got that flame inside of them. Let's see if they can carry it into halftime here.
Don't want to let it up.
6.5 minutes left. Now Mason gives to Foner. Foner working on Holland. Cross field pass.
Missed opportunity.
Yeah,
there.
another misconnection there. Bad pass from Foner.
Seahawks got to get back on defense.
Now Buck's taking it downhill. Another misconnection. Big hit as Quinn gets knocked on the ground. And Horan.
All right, you got to go.
Rainbow pass at the Poplisky, and the Seahawks are able to clear it. Now they have a fast break opportunity.
I thought they were going to try and
Take
go
it on
quick there.
Yeah, keep taking on that fast break. As McGrath checking in for Kent Island. And Mason taking it slow. Now I think this is where the Seahawks kind of slowed down a little bit. They've been aggressive. Love that. Got that lead. Both these teams have been aggressive. The second quarter.
Looks like what the Kent Island defense is doing here. They're playing a box and one man on John Foner.
Yeah.
That's how prolific of a scorer he is.
As big hit by March. We just had a yard sale. It looked like Holland lost his stick there. Now McGrath pass to Quinn.
Big opportunity
Misconnected.
missed there by Kent Island.
Ball's on the turf. Ricochets up in the air. Strickler's looking for it. It's right behind him. Nice save there, but he saves it right to the Seahawks.
You want to get out and run here.
Quinn is frustrated. Nice pass up. Foner. Look from March. He's going to go to that side shot. Oh, nice save right there by Lemmy. Now, Kent Island. Ball's on the turf. Seahawks, nice roll to Foner.
The physicality's really picked up here.
Really nice roll from Harvey. Man on the ground, March. Another save for Christian Lemmy. This game.
We got a penalty.
We have a penalty. Let's see what the call is here.
I think it might be on Kent Island.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
We saw a big hit on, can't remember who it was. They didn't have the ball.
I was about to say, this game has picked up the pace a lot in the past 3 minutes. Almost tough to keep up with how fast this game is going. Change possession back and forth constantly. So we got a timeout here. We're going to take a short break with Decatur up 6-5. .421 left, right before halftime. Decatur up 6-5 over Kent Island, and the Seahawks got possession. Looking to get some insurance here, Sean.
Yeah, definitely. No lead is safe here with this Kent Island offense. They're very good. Any goal is good for the Seahawks to pad on to their slim 1-goal lead.
It'd be great to put on the stat sheet, give you some confidence and some momentum. But a turnover is definitely the last thing the Seahawks want here. And Mason now gives it back to Foner. Foner walking a tightrope, bounce shot. Almost stepped in that crease there, but he scores and gets his second goal of the game.
Yeah, nice pump fake there. He pump faked both the defender and the goalie. And there was a wide open net from there.
There is the insurance that the Seahawks were looking for with 3:56 left.
As we got a highlight coming. As we see, here we go. Just pass the Foner on the inside and then pump fake. Both defenders go for it. And then wide open net from there.
Yeah, Lemmy and Mitchell, both the defender and the goalie jumped there. Foner, one of the best pump fakes of the season, and able to get it to the back of that net.
They're going to call a false
start on
They're going to give it
Lynch.
to Kent Island.
And McGrath's going to take it at midfield. So Lynch has had a great season so far this year, I feel like. But
I feel like he struggled a little bit on the face-offs.
one problem that he's had is the false starts, going early. It is one thing that he's been struggling with this year. He's had a lot of face-off wins. One thing you definitely would work on there was nice save by Horan there off that bounce shot by Reese. Big save there for the Seahawks. And now they have a chance to get another score here as Kettner gives to Strickler. And the Seahawks on the fast break. Now turnover for the Seahawks as Claxton at midfield. Able to clear it, getting it up here. And working on Poplawski. He's going to slow it down and wait for his team to catch up.
Ken Island's going to hold it here, slow it down a little bit. Game might be
smart decision.
Moving too fast for their liking. So I think they're going to try and slow things down.
I was about to say, I think that's a smart decision with how this game has gone. You want to save your guys some for that second half, because that's when it gets really, really interesting, especially in a game like this. You know, the game speeds up a little bit, it feels like. Gets more defensive usually, but it definitely speeds up, I feel like, a little bit. So you want to try and save your guys, both teams, for that very entertaining second half that we're looking for. As Reese passes it inside, why not loses it? Ball's on the turf. Ken Allen's going to stay with it. Claxton's going to take it, working on Clark on the R of Decatur.
I feel like that was a missed opportunity there for Ken Island.
Now Claxton, nice pass inside.
Great save.
Huge save, fantastic save by Horan.
That was a great find, but an even better save.
Putting it all on the line there is Horan diving for that ball. If he missed it and somebody was there to rebound it, that was going to be big trouble for the Seahawks. But fires another save for Horan, back-to-back saves. Absolute masterclass right now in that goalie box. As Strickler gets it up to Harvey. And Harvey, Seahawks with numbers, bounce shot to the left of the pipe. Rolls out of bounds. Marcel to save as replay of this great save by Horan. Great pass inside by Claxton. Why not fired? And Horan just lays it on the line. Dives there on his knees. And it ricocheted off his stick.
Yeah, just wonderful goalie play. You know, he struggled a little bit in the early second quarter, late first quarter, but has since rebounded.
He has picked it up definitely in his last couple of minutes.
Minute remaining, Decatur looks to try and extend this lead to 3. That would be best case scenario.
Oh, 1,000%. Able to go into halftime with 3-goal lead, especially like we said versus a great team like Ken Island. That is fantastic, especially at home as Geyser misconnection by Mason to Geyser, and now Buccaneers far sideline gets tripped. That's clean.
No, they got a penalty flag.
Oh, yeah, one just dropped. There we go. Referee throws it. Looked clean for a second. Was not. As almost a big hit there by Mason. Mason scoops it up, but Ken Island's going to stay with it. So 11 seconds left here. Let's see what Ken Island goes with. Sean, what do you think Ken Island's going to do here?
I think they're going to try and get something from the outside. You know, only 11 seconds left. They're not going to try and force anything.
So they're going to have a man up for a minute here, but there's only 11 seconds, so it really just matters for 11 seconds here.
Well, it'll carry over to the third quarter.
I'm pretty sure it didn't, honestly. The last time we had a man up.
It does carry over.
It does carry. Okay, yeah.
Girls are up 6-4 with 5 minutes left in the third.
We got a score update for you. The girls lacrosse team up 6-4 at Ken Island in the third quarter.
So that's going to do it for the first half as Ken Island just elected to hold it there. Seahawks go into the half up 7-5 over All right, we are back. Start of the second half. Decatur with a 2-score lead over Kent Island, up 7-5. Sean, how you feeling about this game so far?
I'm not like. It's still going to be a very close game. I think it might go into overtime.
Yeah, honestly, I can see that.
Our second overtime
Straight
game
up.
of the year.
Straight up, I can see that.
As Kent Island is starting with a man up.
Yeah, it's the first time we've seen that this year. Start off this half with a 50-second man up. Let's see if they can capitalize. So Kent Island with 11 players on the field. Decatur with 9. And they do capitalize as Mark Reese, the junior, gets the first score of the second half and cut this Decatur lead in half. Now 1. Another score for the Bucks right in front of that crease. Able to capitalize a lot on those shots tonight. Also, the Seahawks have done a great job of that also. Both teams done a great job of scoring inside the paint tonight.
The paint? I didn't know it was.
I honestly, yeah.
That's what we're going to call it now.
We can do the paint. We can do the paint. Shot area, paint, yeah.
The inside.
The inside. It's a good one. As Brody Lynch wins the face-off for the Seahawks. And now guys are at the 30. He's going to slow it down here. Working on Austin. And Poplowski. Gives to Mason. Mason on 35. Oglesby back to Mason. Seahawks playing some hot potato here. Going back and forth.
Have you ever done that, AJ?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
oh, yeah.
literally hot potato, though.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
You got a hot potato right out of the oven and then just started throwing it around.
Can't say I've ever done that, actually.
Okay.
Cannot say I've ever done that. As Geyser
that's on my bucket list.
on the X15. Poplowski inside. Foner trying to corkscrew it in there. Off that off-balance, almost side shot. And McGrath taking it downhill.
Got to step up big time if you're Decatur defense here. We've seen this game go back and forth. Decatur's had the lead. Kent Island would tie it up. Decatur would get the lead, and then Kent Island would tie it up, and then Kent Island would take the lead.
Just been back and forth, just the
like
whole entire game. All right. As Henry comes on, also Claxton for McGrath.
Back and forth like table tennis.
Ping pong, yeah, table tennis,
That's a good
ping
one
pong
right there.
Yeah,
I don't think I could do ping pong because they're like.
I'm actually pretty good at ping pong. Straight up.
Like in the Olympics, it's crazy to watch because they just keep hitting back and forth, back and forth.
That's missed connection there on the pass, and Claxton scoops it up. Now Henry, nice pass inside.
Great passing, better. Oh, I thought he stopped that.
Micah Quinn ties this ball game up for the 3rd time tonight.
That was great passing. They got the defender to the guy with the ball, which
Great
left someone wide open.
Micah Quinn.
Yeah, they got both the defender and the goalie to shift over towards the ball. Passed underneath, wide open net.
You know, just great ball movement there from the Bucks. Just all around, honestly, on that whole entire possession.
So we're tied at a touchdown apiece.
And extra point.
Okay.
So Lynch takes on the face-off. Bad pass there. And looked like Geyser was trying to save it there, unable to. Just not what the Seahawks need in the second half at all. Hopefully for the Seahawks, that's not
You don't want to come
sign.
out sloppy.
You know, for both these teams, hopefully turnovers are not a sign to come in this second half.
It's been a really clean game. I mean, the first half flew by.
It has. It has. Hopefully it stays the same.
Yeah.
Again, for both teams. As Green on the 38 gives to Henry. And Henry working on Clark. Let's see if he goes towards the corner or the X. And he's going to go to that area. As he almost gets the screen there from Claxton. Now Green gives to Reese. Reese, spin move on Strickler. Reese, nice defense here by Strickler, standing his ground, but great crossfield pass. And Henry falls on the ground. Ball's on the turf, and Mason scoops it up. Now near sideline, taking on the fast break, gets it past midfield. Looks like we got a 4-on-3 Kent Island with numbers advantage, so Mason smartly slows it down. And Poplawski, Foner was calling for it there. We saw that earlier in the game, Sean. He was calling for it earlier.
Yeah, he likes it right where he's standing. That's his hot zone right there.
Hot zone, yeah. Hot zone. That's where he always goes to that side shot.
Usually spin moves off of that.
Uh-huh, yep. So, Nelson gives to Oglesby, and Oglesby on the 20. Now on the X, the Seahawks, Geyser. Oglesby on the X15, trying to work it inside. Goes to the side shot. The John Foner special hits off the back of the goal.
His signature goal. The girls are winning 8-4, end of the third quarter right now.
Looking good for the Lady Seahawks tonight. Looking to keep that momentum going off of their win versus Queen Anne's last time out?
Yes.
Yeah, Queen Anne's. So Henry on the 30. Couple substitutions for the Seahawks
Look at that,
there
we
in
got
midfield.
7-7 with 7 minutes to go.
That's kind of rare, actually. That's rare size. Nice save right there by Horan. It's been kind of a tough game for Horan tonight, but when he is able to save it, it is big saves.
When they need him, he comes up with it.
Exactly. He has been clutch this whole entire game. And Popliski gets past the Bucks defense. Now he's going to slow it back down as he gives it to Mason. Somebody checked on there for the Seahawks. Couldn't tell who that was. It was Matt Beck. Matt Beck checking on.
Back.
Matt Beck's on the field. So Mason on the 36-yard line. Poplawski. I don't think Matt Beck has scored this year.
Could this be his
Could this
first
be the
time?
first time as fires Mason? Nice save by Lemmy.
Oh,
Gets
great
tripped
defense.
by
You got to come up with that.
Geyser. Geyser scoops it up. Whistle.
Almost a great opportunity right there. Goalie
Holding on the Seahawks.
fumbled it, which left the net wide open, but pretty sure the goalie had it under his stick while he was on the ground.
That was a holding on Gavin Geyser there, but also the same story for Christian Lemmy tonight. Whenever the Bucks have needed him to come up big, he has. So it really has been the same story for both of the goalies tonight.
You know, we've seen in the games past, second half is usually the half for defense.
That's been the case so far. But Green trying to change that,
As
and he
I said
does. Kent Island now back with the lead as Keegan Green with the beyond the arc shot. Pretty sure he now has a hat trick. His third goal of the game with 5:33 left in this third quarter. So, I'll tell you, right as you said, defense.
I know.
Second half is defense.
That was my fault.
It's okay.
I'll take the blame there.
It's okay. We've all been there.
I think we know you have.
Okay. Yeah. All right. We know. That's a.
No, it's the
we get it.
It's
we
the
get
classic announcer's change.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
happens to
is.
everybody.
It is. So Quinn now gives to Byrne.
We've got a penalty.
Flag on the field. So it's going to go on to Cater. So Kent Island with a free possession here. Let's see what they go with. As Claxton. Claxton fires, long shot to the left of the pipe.
And now Kent Island will have their man up.
But that was, again, pretty much a free possession for Kent Island there.
Delayed penalty.
Delayed penalty,
like
another
hockey.
one. Yeah. So Kent Island will have a man up here. And last time Kent Island had a man up to start the second half,
They capitalized
they
immediately.
capitalized. Yep, they were able to get a score.
It's always tough playing defense against a man up.
Dave, you think it's 1 minute on a slash?
They're going to call slash on the Seahawks there.
1 minute.
Kent Island with a 1 minute man up. Now they're going to take it, looks like from the corner here. Looks like Quinn is going to take it on the 15-yard line. Gives to Green. And now Henry. Bucks working it around the, I'd like to say, the invisible arc.
They're going to pass it around here, try to find the open lane, because eventually pass it around quick enough and often enough, you're going to find an open lane.
You are, as Henry fired it there. Just off, rolls out of bounds. Kent Island's going to stay with it as Martin was right there to back it up. Or, excuse me, Quinn was there to back it up.
We sort of see Decatur on this as their opening set usually to start the game.
As that shot ricochets off the side of the goal, then hits off of Reese's foot. That shot straight up into the air off the pipe.
Yeah, it's unusual. You see that.
And Reese is going to stay with it on the X here. But like you said, if you do pass it enough here, if you're Kent Island, and fast enough, there is going to be an open man. When that happens and the goalie is off guard, yeah, that's just a bad mixture there for the defense.
Yeah, because if you think about it, defense rotates towards the ball, or shifts towards the ball. So eventually, pass fast enough, ball is faster than the person. So
you're going to get a score.
Right.
There's a score right there for Claxton.
They didn't even need to pass it around.
Now Claxton with a hat trick.
Now Kent Island with the 2-goal lead. Decatur, they've got to be careful.
They do. Keegan Green and Tucker Claxton have been the key contributors tonight for Kent Island. Pretty sure scored 6 of their 9 goals this evening. So Seahawks need something here. Down 2. It's not looking good. But with the theme of this game, anything can happen at this point.
Yeah, the game isn't over by any means. There's still 4 minutes left in the third quarter. So as long as you play good defense and capitalize on offense, this game will stay close.
As Korn gives to Quinn, and Quinn feeds it to Byrne. Now Claxton inside. Nice move by Reese. Sandy scores, even getting pushed on the ground by Clark. Seahawks are frustrated. Kent Island in jubilation.
Yeah, you don't want to let this Kent Island offense get started. Once they get started, it's hard to stop them.
Now up 3 with 3:51 left in this third quarter.
Yeah, Coach Hoffman, he's saying right now to his boys, how bad do you want it? And do you just want to roll over right now, go home, or do you want to keep fighting?
So face-off once again between Lynch and Scott. It's been the face-off for most of this game tonight. Staying the same here as Seahawks need to win it. Ball's on the turf, and Kent Island takes it. That is not what the Seahawks needed at all. And Holland, cross-field pass. It's a risky pass. Scooped up by Henry.
Got to get back on defense here.
And McGrath.
Fast break opportunity.
Gets to Quinn.
They're not going to do anything with it. Good transition defense there.
So Green with it. Now trying to back down the Seahawks defense. Let's see if Kent Island sticks with it here. What they've been doing for the past few minutes, no reason to change. You have this lead. You've been playing amazing the past few minutes. No reason to change it up. It's like the quote, if they can't stop it, why would you?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Pretty much that, yeah. So Reese had a nice move there. Had to try and dish it off with one hand. Ball's on the ground. And Clark scoops it up. Now on the S of the Seahawks. Now the Seahawks with a fast break opportunity. Try and set their offense up here. And now they have got to get a goal. Right here, right now. You've got to get a score. So that pass was almost over the head of March.
They're going to set up their offense.
We're going to have a timeout by the Seahawks here with Kent Island up by 3 with 2:18 left in this third quarter. All right, coming back with Kent Island up 3 over to Cater. Seahawks with possession. Like I said before we went to that timeout, Seahawks, and it's still the third quarter, but with how this game has been going in these past few minutes, Seahawks need to get a score here. This is your one chance, I feel like.
Yeah, definitely. You got to go back to what's been working, back to the basics, the fundamentals. Take things one step at a time, 1 second at a time, 1 minute at a time. Don't be worried about the fourth quarter. We'll worry about that in the fourth quarter. Worry about the now.
And honestly, it's just really going back to what you did in that first half. Try and find what you did in that first half, because it clearly worked. The Seahawks were playing the Bucs very competitive. It was a very close game. Seahawks actually had the lead a few times in this game, but now have kind of trailed off and have lost it. Let's see if they can regain it back, as Mason gives to March, and March on the 40. Working on McGrath, trying to put a move on McGrath. Foner, spin move, side shot. That is what the Seahawks need. Foner's got a hat trick. Like that. Like that, right there. Seahawks cut this lead down to 2 now. The minute 32 left in the third.
Now you got to hold them.
Yup. Seahawks got to get a stop here. Still down by 2. Let's see if Kent Island's able to keep their foot on the gas after that score. Cater really testing this Kent Island offense right now. And like you said earlier in the game, it's really just who wants it more. We knew that's what it was going to be like tonight. That's what it is. It's a nice steal by Lynch.
You got to capitalize here, 3-on-2.
Lynch, fast break, scores! Now it's a 1-goal game. 2 scores, 2 goals in 15 seconds. Seahawks fans are back in it. Seahawks are back in it.
I got one question for you, though. Are the Seahawks back in it?
I think they're back in it.
This is just a great shot.
Great shot. And Geisers, great celebration there, high stepping. Yeah, but Kent Island wins the face-off. Now I feel like Kent Island needs to score here. After that 2 scores by the Seahawks, just presumably back-to-back.
Yeah, don't count out Kent Island.
Exactly, yeah. You really can't.
I mean, they've still got the lead, and they have a lethal offense. You got to play great defense here.
So now Claxton. Nice pass inside.
Oh,
nice
great
save.
There was 2 men.
Fantastic
down
save by
the goal.
Horan.
Great save.
Kent Island had numbers there right in front of that crease. Declan Horan working on 2 Buccaneers. Able to save it there, but now he's got to try and get another save here. Buccaneers with another chance as Reese looks like it's tipped by one of the Seahawks. Green stays with it and regathers it. 22 seconds left in this third. Henry trying to move on the Seahawks defense. That's a steal for the Seahawks. Now 13 seconds. Harvey. Seahawks fans, they're looking for a foul there on Kent Island. 6 seconds. Foner.
He's just going to hold it.
He's just going to hold it. And so that's going to do it for the third quarter. Seahawks trying to make a comeback here. Only down. All right, it is fourth quarter time, ladies and gentlemen.
Quarter where legends are made.
As we got an update on the girls lacrosse. Shawnee, want to give us that update?
Yeah, they took a win over Kent Island at Kent Island, won 12-6. Big win.
Huge win for the Seahawks, as the Lady Seahawks now 7-1 on the season.
I believe.
Yeah, 7-1. So Reese now gives it off to Why Not? And Why Not on the 40.
Why not us?
You know, like the what was that, 1989 Baltimore Orioles? Why not? Have you seen that before?
No.
Like the video? Oh, I guess not. Because Green bounce shot, another save for Horan. Put another save on the board for Horan. Now Seahawks on the fast break. As Foner is riding Holland there. Now Marsh on the X. Marsh falls on the ground. He's going to step back here. Smart decision. He fell on the ground, off balance. You want to try and reset there. You know, get your footing.
Yeah, you don't want to rush anything, especially 10 minutes to go. Plenty of time.
Foner's going to go to the side shot. Stinging the corner. He's got a haul, and this game is tied once again. Seahawks on a 3-0 run with 10:50 left in this fourth quarter.
You got a highlight. That was fast. That was a fast highlight right there.
He went to that side shot. I knew he would. Stinging that right corner of the goal. And Foner's got at least a hat trick now with a haul. As Vasquez on the face-off, facing off against Scott. And the Seahawks scoop it up. Bad pass there from Clark to Geyser. Ball rolls out of bounds. And Kent Island's going to take it.
Those are the ones you want right there. You gotta come up with that.
Had an opportunity again. Another fast break opportunity. Just bad communication there between the Seahawks.
Yeah.
So a long pass, great pass up to Byrne. Now Byrne, nice save again by Horan. He's got a long pass up. Horan at the 40. Now the 30, slowing it down, waiting for his team to catch up.
10-10, 10 minutes left.
Wow, what a game we have this evening, everybody. Crazy thing is, I knew it would be just like this. It's a nice pass inside.
Oh, that would have been big.
Geyser gets pushed on the ground.
They're gonna
call
something.
Seahawks possession, no penalty. It is gonna stay with the Seahawks, but a lot of fans looking for a penalty there as Geyser did get pushed in the back. Refs thought it was clean though, so let him play on.
A lot of fans just like when the Seahawks are a man up.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. So Popolowski.
But I mean, who wouldn't?
Yeah, you know. Popolowski. Now side shot to the right of the pipe. Nice job there by Lemmy, shifting over as Oglesby now in the corner of the arc. On the S on the Seahawks. He's going to give it to Geyser on the X. And Geyser's going to try and take it inside on this Buccaneers defense. Gets a screen by Oglesby. Popolowski. Side shot again. Another shot to the right of the goal. Rolls out of bounds. Seahawks stay with it. So we'll reset again for the third time now. As Oglesby, now on the X15, tries to walk the tightrope. He's going to go back out to Foner. I think that's my new saying for the crease. Walking the tightrope.
Walk the tightrope.
Walk the tightrope. You know, that crease is crazy as Foner.
Not sure I like that shot right there. He was almost on the ground when he shot.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much got blindsided there. Really had no chance of scoring. But Oglesby now on the X15. Seahawks now fourth opportunity to get a score. Let's see if they can capitalize. It's Popolowski, look for him to go to the side shot again. Another save by Lemmy. Big hit. Ball's on the turf, and Kent Island scoops it up. So now Bucks on the fast break. It's Henry. And Buccaneers are going to control things, try and slow it down. But the Seahawks defense is just ruthless.
Kent Island's going to take a timeout.
Yep. So we're going to step aside with tie ball game. 8:16 left in this. All right, coming back with 8:16 left in this fourth quarter. Getting near that crunch time territory, Sean.
Yeah, definitely. This is
Sean's at a loss for words.
Yeah, crunch time. I was gonna say, I was trying to find a different word. I didn't want to use the same word you used. Crunch time's like
Warning time, maybe?
No.
Nah, not.
crunch time. I think is the only word.
Yeah, that's true. As Reese side shot, Kent Island is back in the lead. Kent Island needed that, and they delivered. It looked like it was Reese there on that score. So Reese delivers.
That's really deflating for the Seahawks. You know, you fight all the way, tie it up, and then right after the timeout, give up the lead. But, you know, still plenty of time.
Oh, yeah. Especially in a high-scoring game like this. Both these offenses are absolutely potent and have been this whole entire year, putting up double-digit points pretty much every single game they play in. As Lynch wins the face-off. Big face-off win there for Lynch. And Geyser right in front of his bench. Now Mason on the 42-yard line. With Oglesby coming on. Mason gives to Oglesby with 7 minutes and 30 seconds left. Oglesby, Seahawks taking it slow. Let's see if they can get somebody to cut or if they try and take a quick here as Oglesby almost over the head of Geyser.
That would have been bad.
That would have rolled out of bounds, and that was a pass, so Kent Island would have taken possession. But far shot. Wow.
Just a bit high.
You got just a bit outside. That was just a bit high, but that had some zip on it. That was not a slow shot whatsoever.
That would have been better if it was, you know, in the goal.
Really?
I think if they would have extended the goal about another couple feet, that would have been in.
If it was about 4 feet higher,
right.
it would have went in. Yeah.
I think maybe we should propose that rule change.
Oh, there'd be like 30 goals a game as Geyser gives to Oglesby, and Oglesby stings the top of the corner. Top of the goal stinger. And we are tied right back up. 5th time this game we have been tied. Count them, 5. Sean's counting them on his fingers. This might be better than the Easton game, straight up.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
This is better than the Easton game.
I mean, 22 combined goals.
This is insane. Under the lights, Friday night, close game. Doesn't get much better than this.
If it wasn't raining or cloudy,
it'd be even better. But Seahawks win the face-off as Lynch fires to the left of the pipe. Lynch wanted that, couldn't convert. Now March looking for a good ball to use here.
Got to pick the winner.
Yeah, pick the lucky ball.
Yep.
You know. So Popolowski, Oglesby on the 39. Gets a push from McGrath. Now McGrath riding Oglesby. Oglesby's got an open shot there. He's going to decide to take it and Foner. Seahawks electing to go slow. As Popolowski gets a screen from Foner. Popolowski driving inside. Nice pass. Geyser scores. The Seahawks are back in the lead. Decatur has come back from the dead with 6:04 left in this 4th quarter. How do you like that?
I like it.
Great pass from Popolowski, playmaker out there. Geyser right position at the right time.
Yep.
One-on-one, able to fire it to the back of the net.
Great job by this Decatur team, not giving up. You know, they were down 3 goals. It wasn't looking good, but now they have the lead, and they need some insurance here.
And they win the face-off, so now a great chance to get some insurance.
But you have to remember how lethal this Kent Island offense is. They can score at any time.
Yep. It's been reminded this whole entire game. Both teams going back and forth, so again, nothing safe. But we'll see if the Seahawks can now keep their foot on the gas. Kent Island had a chance earlier in the game, couldn't. Seahawks now with a chance. Let's see if they can. That's Poplawski working on Byrne. Now taking inside. Foner, side shot. Nice save by Lemmy.
Oh, risky pass.
Bad pass over the head of Byrne. Stepped out of bounds. Seahawks possession. This was last touched by Byrne. And March gives it back to Foner. Foner now working on Byrne. And Mason is going to back it out. Looking to make some space. Clear this offense, settle them down a little bit. As March on the 25-yard line right in front of his bench. Looking to make a move here, working on Byrne.
Oh, nice moves.
Double spin move. Pass intended for Foner. Goes right into the net of Mason. And Oglesby on the 15 gets a push from McGrath. Inside, Poplawski score! Goal for Poplawski.
That's what they needed.
Now Seahawks with some insurance.
Now you got to play good defense.
All the Seahawks fans in front of us jumping up and down, pumping their fists as we got a replay right here. Oglesby. Pass inside from Geyser.
Great passing right there. Poplawski just beat the defender.
Finishes the job. Now I'm pretty sure Poplawski has a haul, possibly even a glut. He definitely has a haul up to this point. As balls on the turf off the face-off.
That would have been big if they would have won that face-off.
Kent Island controls it, but it's possession Seahawks.
That is big. You want to take a lot of time off the clock here.
It's going back and forth there. Ref blew the whistle, signaled Seahawks possession.
Take some time.
Yep, now you take time off the clock.
Don't be in a rush to win.
With 4 minutes left in this fourth quarter. Just go back and forth. This is where you do the hot potato. This is where you go back and forth on that invisible arc. Waste as much time as possible. And then, after wasting that minute and a half, make a move towards the goal.
I just wait till they start pressing up on you.
I was about to say, wait till they start riding you, honestly.
No.
Pressing as
Or just do
Foner
that.
decides not to. He's got a glut. 5th goal of the night. Decatur with a 3-score lead. That now on a 6-0 run.
Wow.
But let me check that real quick. Seahawks.
You know, I don't think anybody here expected, after the Seahawks went down 3, to go up 3.
On a 4-goal run right now.
In the span of, what would you say, about 20 minutes?
Yeah. Seahawks outscoring Kent Island right now 7-1 in the second half in the goal column. I'd say about midway through that third quarter up to this point, as false start on Lynch for the second time tonight.
Got to play clutch defense here.
But Seahawks went on a 3-0 run, then Kent Island scored and take back the lead. Now the Seahawks on a 4-0 run.
Deny the middle. Deny the middle. Like
As
that.
nice push by Clark. Clark's on the ground, loses it. Ricochets up in the air, and the Seahawks take it.
Slow it down.
Now Strickler at midfield.
Hold it.
Seahawks going to slow it down. Waste time. And time is definitely what they have here.
We got a delayed penalty coming. Yeah, I saw the flag.
Yeah, referee threw the flag there. So Foner on the 25. Now backing down Holland. And now side shot once again. Another save by Lemmy. Foner got pushed on the ground there.
As I saw the flag fly by the Kent Island bench. Maybe something with the sideline.
Yeah, I'm intrigued to see
as the
what
ref
the call
is talking to the coach.
Definitely intrigued to see what this call is here. Usually it doesn't take this long, so it's got to be something, like you said, with the bench.
13 is on the bench. That's all we know.
But we'll see with 2:42 left in this fourth quarter.
They still got free there, so it's not a penalty. Oh, the other guy's
We're still trying to figure out what's going on.
Looks like they're not even calling a penalty. It looks like they just picked
They're
the flag up.
awarding the ball to the Seahawks.
Yeah, looks like they just picked that ball up there. Looks like we are not going to have a man up. Definitely a bit of confusion there. Really couldn't tell from our standpoint
Because we
what
only
had
saw
happened.
the one flag fly, and it
Yeah.
was in an area we don't really see flags. And there wasn't a play over there. It was just by the bench.
That's all we thought it was on the bench, yeah. But apparently no flag at all, so refs let him play on. As Oglesby,
Keep
Seahawks,
passing it around.
playing hot potato here. Geyser. Now, March thought about pulling that shot. He's not going to.
The Seahawks are a man up. We
It is
have
not marked, yeah.
We don't have the graphic on our screen.
So that shot by Foner went off the side of the goal there, hit off the pipe. So, yeah, Seahawks do have a man up right now. It's not marked on the scoreboard. So, guessing that's why it was so tough to tell.
So,
and we are far away.
Yeah.
By the way, we are pretty far away.
We're opposite of the sideline, so it's not like basketball where you could sort of hear the ref with our microphone.
Pretty much, yeah. It's almost like a judgment call at this point. So Seahawks just winding this clock down. Kent Island needs to start being aggressive here on defense. That's a bad pass. Luckily, it went right into the stick of Oglesby. Bad pass. It was a bounce shot there, and Kent Island's going to take possession and turnover for the Seahawks. Long pass up over the head of Reese. Rolls out of bounds. That looks like it's going to do it, Sean.
Yeah. Great win. I mean, coming back, down 3. They weren't showing much energy, and then something clicked. And they came back and they prevailed.
That was the one chance for Kent Island to get a score and cut this lead down to 2. Bad pass. That's going to do it. Seahawks can just hold it here. No reason to go quick, but Foner trying to get a double hat trick.
These fans are on their feet.
Applauding their Seahawks tonight. As Seahawks, it was looking bad. About 4 minutes left in that third quarter. It was not looking great for the Seahawks. It was looking like a dire situation. Even though it was the third quarter, the Seahawks were down, but they were not out. And that's exactly what happened. Kent Island lets their foot off the gas. Seahawks take advantage, and they're going to improve to 6-2 on the season. Kent Island will drop to 4-6. As Foner is waving to the fans,
Big
pumping
win.
them up. Big, big win for the Seahawks here at home on this Friday night. I also want to give a shout out to this crowd. A lot of people showed up tonight. Big game. A good amount of people showed up, especially right in front of us. The big crowd in front of us. So now March going to take it on the far sideline.
Just hold it.
But Geyser gets a hit from Holland. Now Lemmy pass up to Henry, and Henry stripped away by the Seahawks. Balls on the turf, scooped back up, by Quinn. And Reese, nice pump fake there, fires another save for Horan. A very fitting way to end this game tonight. Another save for Horan. And Foner is gonna hold it, and he's gonna celebrate along with his team tonight. Celebrate this win, Seahawks fans.
Big upset.